Nowadays in football, we see guys using, have you seen this thing called walk ball that the guys are playing in football?
No.
It's really interesting. So if you have a chance.
Oh, where you can juke the guy,
yes.
but you only allowed to take too many steps.
But you can't run.
This.
Yes, it's really cool. And it's, if anyone listening types in walk ball on YouTube, it's really a fascinating game. But they're finding that players are getting developed better when it comes to juking and getting around people and being more thoughtful about their steps and movements by playing this walk ball. It's just another example of games. So, what are some of your favorite games for wrestling that you feel are not only great not only great to prevent burnout, but great for developing skills in that way?
Oh man, there's so many games, bro. There's so many good games. We made up this one called Smash. This is kind of a little more advanced when you get some bigger kids.
Sure.
But it's to teach pressure. It's to teach how to move forward with pressure. So basically, Smash works like this. If you get an underhook, if you hold it like a good underhook, 1,000, 2,000, you get 1 point. If you put the guy's hands on the ground, you get 1 point. If you put knees on the ground, like snap him to his knees, you get 2 points. If you lock up a body lock and hold it for 2 seconds, you get 2 points. If you shove him into the wall, you get 1 point. So the whole thing is meant to work on getting your hands heavy on a guy, put his hands on the mat. When he pops up, taking your shot, shoving him off the mat, getting him to push back on you. And so we call that game Smash. And so it's like first 1 to 5, and then you go and seek and destroy, go find somebody else, go do it again. Another one, obviously, is like, I don't know what you call it, but we'll take a kid's shirt, he'll take it off, and he tucks it in the back of his shorts. And then, they reach around to try to grab it. And so that forces you to learn how to keep the person in front of you with good head position. So, there's that game. There's hopping on 1 foot and then go and get the shirt. And so you're kind of making them learn agility, and getting their little ankle strong or whatever. Or hopping on a foot and pushing them out of a circle or a square or pushing them over a line or something like that, pushing them into the wall. So then you're getting kind of like torque on that ankle while you're getting pushing and dexterity and core, all kinds of different things.
That's so cool.
We have that. Obviously, dodgeball and any of these jumping reflex eye coordination games. We also sometimes will take the ball and just volley it around, and everyone's only allowed to hit it once. And so if it hits the ground, then everyone's got a jump squat or 10 jump squats or something like that. We do that with our feet. We do that with our hands. Sometimes we do that hopping on 1 foot. I'm always just trying to stack core and dexterity skills in the games all the time. So we make up games all the time too.
That's cool. And that's another cool thing. I like to hear that you're making things up too, because I think a lot of times, sometimes people that want to implement things like that, they just don't know what exactly to do or what games to specifically play. And then sometimes you don't have to even, you can just make something up, like the Smash game you mentioned. I'd never heard of that before. So that sounds like something you guys came up with, and it's obviously very beneficial.
Yeah, I just try to think of what skill I'm trying to teach or cultivate.
Yeah.
And then I try to build a game around that skill, Even this little hand slapping game can be useful if you're trying to, get reflexes, you know what I mean, or timing. And so there's uses for any of it.
That's so cool. I really appreciate you sharing all this with us. This is really just awesome stuff.
Well, I think it's how you present it too. Like you said, it's if you present it like work. All right, now we got to do jumping on 1 foot and da-da-da, listen to that. The kids are like, oh, now we got to jump on 1 foot. And it's like work. Yeah. Where if it's like, hey, hop on your right foot and shove this guy out of the square, they're like, yeah, shove him out of the square. They're distracted that they don't realize, man, I'm hopping on my foot and my foot's getting tired and my shin's getting strong and my calf and everything's getting strong. But it's all in the presentation, Okay, who can long jump, fastest to here or whatever. And you just kind of trick them and make it a race or make it a competition. And especially with the younger kids, because it's all they want to do is compete. I want to be first, and so you make it a game and then they don't even realize they're working hard.
That's incredible.